I would like my second round.
Senator Kennedy, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Again, Madam Acting Secretary, thank you for being here. I'm a little confused by some of your answers, but I think we've made some progress. I think we've established, number one, that many supervisors and some members of the senior leadership at the FDIC are pigs. They are sexual predators. They are bigots. Number two, this issue has been out there for some time, since the Wall Street Journal broke the story, at least 6 months. And so far, the Department of Labor has said nothing. Zero. Zilch. Nada. In fact, I think you said you haven't even read the reports and aren't familiar with the issue. Maybe I'm overstating it. If I am, correct me. Number three, Madam Secretary, you have a long history that I know you're proud of passionate activism on behalf of employees. So here's my question. Are you or are you not going to use your legal authority and moral authority to open an investigation of the FDIC and help those young women over there and help those young people of color over there?
Senator, I am deeply concerned anytime a working person goes to work and does not get the dignity and respect that they deserve. I am charged with enforcing certain laws based on the powers that Congress has given to the Department of Labor. I appreciate that you are raising an issue involving working people who have experienced clearly horrific sexual harassment and other kinds of abuse. And what it demonstrates is that too often workers may feel like they have to endure things that no one should have to endure because of a power imbalance in the workplace.
Excuse me for interrupting, and I'm sorry, but I've only had 5 minutes. Are you going to do anything about it? That's all I'm asking. If you're not, just tell me.
I mean, I answered the question about what, there's an agency in the federal government who presumably, if the complaint has been made,
You're not going to do anything about it?
we'll be investigating it.
But you're not going to take any, in light of, I mean, this is gut check time for you, Madam Acting Secretary. You either believe in protecting workers or you don't. I can't believe you would just, we can debate how many lawyers can dance on the head of a pin, but you certainly have.
The U.S. Senate recently witnessed a fiery exchange between Senator John Kennedy and Acting Secretary of Labor Julie Su. At the center, allegations of sexual harassment, discrimination, and misconduct within the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, the FDIC. Kennedy pressed Su on whether she would take decisive action to protect workers, while Su defended the Department of Labor's responsibilities. Senator Kennedy began his questioning with blunt force. He accused senior leaders and supervisors at the FDIC of being, in his words, sexual predators and bigots. He highlighted that the scandal has been public for at least 6 months, yet the Department of Labor has taken no public action. Kennedy's demand was simple. Would Julie Su use her legal and moral authority to intervene? Julie Su responded with concern about workplace dignity and safety. She acknowledged the seriousness of harassment and abuse but emphasized the limits of her agency's jurisdiction. According to Su, the Department of Labor enforces specific laws as granted by Congress. Other federal agencies may be directly responsible for investigating these claims. Her answers, however, did not satisfy Kennedy, who repeatedly interrupted, pressing for a clear yes or no. Kennedy sharpened his criticism, accusing Su of waffling and failing to seize the moment. He argued someone with her record of worker advocacy should be leading the charge. He said he expected her to pounce on this like a ninja. Kennedy asked whether Sue would call for the resignation of Martin Gruenberg, the FDIC chairman. Sue pointed
Of a pen, but you certainly have legal and moral authority to investigate labor violations.
I mean,
I'm honestly surprised. I thought you would pounce on this like a ninja. I thought you'd say,
Like a what?
like a ninja. Pounce on it
That's what I
like a
thought you
ninja. I've heard that expression in movies before. I thought you were going to say, Kennedy, I'm on it. This is the most disgusting stuff I've ever heard in my life, in the history of ever. But you're kind of waffling on me, like, well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me ask you my last question, because I'm going to run out of time. Are you or are you not going to call for Martin Gruenberg, who runs the FDIC and has been there since God was a corporal, and the senior leadership over there to resign?
So, Senator, I do care about working people. That is why I am here
Here's
with a
a
budget
chance to
request
show
of
it,
$13.9
Acting
billion for the Department of Labor to do what we do, to combat wage theft, to stop child labor, to make sure every worker goes home healthy and safe at the end of the day, to expand apprenticeship programs. In fact, we have a youth apprenticeship week that's happening right now for the first time ever, because young people should see themselves in the opportunities that are being built right now. It's Teacher Appreciation Week, and we are making sure that we're expanding access for teachers to good jobs. We are hard at work to deliver for the workers of America within the job that the Department of Labor is supposed to do, enforcing mental health parity, making sure that workers who save their whole life for retirement actually have the benefits that they have saved for. Those are all within our budget requests, because those are all within the work of the department.
You're flip-flopping
Thank you.
like a banked cat.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy.
Are you not going to answer my question? I mean, are you going to call for him to resign or not?
Thank you, Senator Kennedy.
The debate is far from over, and pressure on leadership is only growing. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and hit the subscriber button for more political showdown.